MOAB Madness is an experiments quest where you have 5 rounds of MOAB class balloons, starting from the weakest going up to the strongest. Today we're looking to be doing this with the biggest one, with burning stuff. This is our starting setup. We've got the big one here. We're going to get this one up to the homeland defense when we have the money for it. We're going to keep this at a 203 to boost the attack speed and revenue deployed per pop from the big one itself. So let's see how we go along in this adventure. The burning stuff damage, if you believe it or not, is really important in this, especially when it comes to the last round with the bat. Honestly, like, that round is just jam-packed of well, both RBE and Pierce to try and get through. So the biggest one now acquired. Now notice I didn't buy immediately, and that was simply because of the fact that I tried getting the biggest one as soon as possible, but I'm always left with black balloons or zebra balloons, and they're kind of tough to deal with if you don't have the MOAB, because obviously a few updates ago Ninja Kiwi decided that the biggest one doesn't warrant a normal damage type. There we go, there goes round 2. Now round 3, I'm going to place down a relentless glue here. That's just going to help us out when it comes to the DDTs over here. But what I am also going to deploy down, there we go, they're going to start popping like that, is 2 engineers down here. And I think this is honestly the furthest point in which engineers can be on the track without them starting to pop any balloons, because I think if they're over here, then they have a chance of this line or this line, but over here they should be safe from being able to hit a balloon of sorts. Now that this one is activated, we're going to try and space around 50-50 so that then we always have the overclock up and running on the biggest one, because this is very important. We're not going to be able to do this unless we have an overclock on this at all times. But next we're going to go with homeland defense, because we need that additional attack speed and Pierce will dish. Mainly the Pierce, but definitely attack speed as well. You know what, we're just going to say it, both attributes are just as important. Keep you there, activate call to arms so that when we can get homeland defense as soon as possible. We're going to build our other villages so that they are also going to be in the range of these, so then they can be discounted. Going to get a second call to arms, and then we might even get a third one depending on how money goes. There we go, that's the second one. So now, the last round here, homeland defense, activate that, and once homeland defense expires, then we're going to activate call to arms. Now, whether or not we need another village is depending on how things go. We shouldn't need it. So bad, very bad, very bad. Okay, we're going to get ourselves a glue strike going on here. I also think some sabos might be needed for the last part of this entire challenge. Otherwise, I feel like they may be fast enough to be able to get in the range of our engineers down here, which is not going to be very good whatsoever. I'm going to keep on having that glue strike. I know it's only +2 damage, which is a little bit insignificant when it comes to well, the kind of town which we've got going on here. But it all adds up. It all adds up. Okay, the bats are starting to go down, which is very good. Very good indeed. Won't glue storm, or just keep it as it. You know what? I'm going to keep it as it is, but we should move the cursor of this over here just so that it targets these ones at the front at the very most, hopefully. Okay, some balloon sabos might be needed there, honestly, just because of everything that's going on right now. Another overclock is needed. We can't see the biggest one up and running here, but you can definitely tell that in update 45, the buffs that Ninja Kiwi has given to these towers, well, this line of towers is pretty impactful. Let's just say that. Yeah, they've been obliterated. We just need to ensure that they don't get too close. Like, DDTs are... Actually, DDTs are not that fine, to be honest, because of them. Well, if the DDTs get in range of these ninjas, and then they get popped, and then perhaps they might be damaged of some kind. That's not very good. The bads are making it to the end, which is not very good. But chances here. Oh God, we got the money. We got the money for stuff. Okay, Blue Storm. I'm just worried about how far they are in the track, to be honest. Get another middle part, bottom part blue. Hopefully this is enough here. They're just down to ZMGs, but I'm still a little bit anxious about the fact that, well, we are very close to our engineers here, which are the main threats, to be honest, about this. They could steal pops. I haven't got a call to arms or anything like that to boost our attack speed. Call to arms, don't attack them. There we go, I think that's it. Yes, that's it. Total damage, 3,872,590. And that is the total number in which we got from the biggest one. I honestly think you couldn't do it without burning stuff, just because of the additional damage that applies. It's mainly for the bads. Like, if it was just like ZMGs, then you could get away with the additional stuns because you would be able to keep them in place for longer. But with burning stuff, you're able to chew through more of the RBE of the bads themselves. So that was pretty important. Pretty important, let's just say. So we got 59k at the very end there. There's not really much you could actually do when it comes to upgrades. Obviously, probably get like a 4th balloon sabo just so you have 100% uptime on freshly effective balloons. But yeah, obviously don't go up to super glue. That's a bad idea because they do damage. Obviously, you can't put down Geraldo in order to give camera detection for stuff because this challenge is hero-less. Now then, what about Flying Fortress? This is a hefty price, but it is a hefty amount of power. Let's see if we can do it with this Flying Behemoth as well. And I can imagine that Sky Shredder might be possible as well, but I'm not willing to test out Ace Micro like that, for goodness sakes. Who do you think I am? Somebody who is a perfectionist at Ace Microing in this game? What I am kind of dependent on for the DDT rush is getting these balloon sabers in place. Like I say, got the crossbar instead of that one, but no worries whatsoever. So if we get the balloon sabers, it means that the balloons themselves will be slow enough, so then we'll be able to. The DDTs will be slow enough so that we're able to pop them without the without these ninjas being able to A, pop them, and B, they're going to escape from the track, which is not good. Otherwise that means it won't be all pops, it will just mean most pops, but also most likely a game over screen, which is not in the plan. Right, DDT territory. Using the combined might of Relentless Glue and Balloon Sabo, we're able to slow these down enough so that hopefully they'll all be able to be popped. But we do have the MIB up and running, which is neat. We definitely need it because we wouldn't be able to get through these DDTs otherwise. There are a lot of these DDTs though, so that could be a little bit of a worry. No, do not want that. So what can we do with everything here? Because we need the money in order to get up to the Flying Fortress. But I don't think we've got the money in order to sell all of these in order to try and get our way there as quickly as possible. But let's see how we get along with getting money on this round and then hopefully go from there. They are slowly going down, but I'm also a little bit worried about being pierce caps, and I don't want to rely on getting this up to a point where we're going to be able to run out of money. I don't know where I was going with that. Looking very good so far, but I'm still a little bit skeptical. Am I going to hold out with what I've got here? Like, there's definitely a lot of pierce that we need to consider here. Let's try selling these so far. Sell these two, and then we have Flying Fortress. Good. It's just a matter of rebuilding our villages so that we can have a some finance involved and be able to affect DDTs, because we want that. We definitely want that. But we also want you centered so that we're able to hit the frontmost balloons rather than hit the backmost ones, because we're being pierce capped, which is not a good idea. Put you back on there, put you back on there. Call to arms. We don't even need the overclock, unlike with the biggest one here. And I'm going to put you directly over there so that you travel on a straight line. Oh my gosh, yeah. They're being pummeled. The Flying Fortress has so much power. You cannot simply measure how much power which we are giving out because we have this thing on the field. Maybe we need to do it without any support. Aside from radar scanner, that's definitely a needed means of support. Yeah, that That wasn't even fair the balloons themselves. That's just pure annihilation. Once you get Flying Fortress and then whack on a radar scanner again, then you're pretty sorted for that run, honestly. It says towers place 10. There's only 3! Of course, it's every tower that you place down, including ones that you sold. So, I know this is a bit of a shorter video than usual, but thank you all ever so much for watching. Please, by all means, if you want to, when you are shopping within the store, use my creator support code Flare Balloons, type that in, click the submit, close, purchase something, and I get a little bit of a share there, which is thoroughly appreciated. But the most important one to put into place is any creator that has a creator code. Put one in place, and then you're benefiting a creator as well as yourself with whatever it is that you are purchasing. Thank you all so much for watching. We are under 200 subscribers away from 10,000 subscribers. And if you all click that subscribe button right now, if you're not done so already, then the next video might be a base mortar 2 megapops. Yes, you heard that right. A mortar with tier 2 or less upgrades, which is what the community has agreed upon as a base tower. One that has not specified themselves onto a specific path. But anyways, that is fun stuff for the future. Thank you all so much for watching and take care of yourselves, everybody.